Welcome back. As always, be sure to leave a comment down below if you have anything to add to this conversation, because that's why I make these videos, to have conversation with you guys. So please, continue the conversation down there. Or if you have any comments about the channel in general, let me know down there, because I'm always looking for improvement, and those comments help out a ton. Finally, be sure to check out my other channel, YC Games. It's one with the orange logo. And without further ado, let's get right into this. So, as of right now, we are on the edge of greatness. At the time of me recording this video, we are less than 24 hours away from a Borderlands 3 announcement, like an actual official announcement. I will talk about the teaser from this morning and all the other stuff that went down today, but just the important thing right now is we are less than 24 hours. We are so close. Honestly, by the time I actually finally upload this video, we'll probably be less than 12 hours because it takes me forever to actually upload a video. So, yes, this is an incredibly exciting time for us. Everyone on this channel, everyone in the Borderlands community, anyone who's even heard the name Borderlands, this is a very exciting time because we are on the verge of greatness. Verge? Is it the verge or edge of greatness? Anyway, that's not important. What's important right now is that we're very close to Borderlands 3 announcement. You know, very close. But that's not what I'm talking about right now. My predictions for what's going to happen tomorrow will be towards the end of the video. I'm not going to talk about what happened today quite yet, because I'm going to briefly talk about what happened throughout the week. Like I said I would do last week, I made a video saying kind of all my predictions for what I thought all those teasers pictures meant. And I said, alright, I'm probably going to do the same thing next week. Well, this is that video, is me talking about what happened this week. And what we learned this week, absolutely nothing. All we learned was that Gearbox is going to be at PAX, because that's pretty much all they were talking about the whole week, was that, hey, we're going to be at PAX. Hey, you know, cool things are going to be said at PAX at 2 o'clock, so yeah, make sure you watch, all this stuff. That's all we were given, which is not much, obviously. But that's not what's important. What's important is that what we got yesterday, which was Borderlands saying, hey, be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. I already said Twitter. I don't know. It's basically, hey, follow us on social media. You might get some news. And that led up to the news we did get today, the teaser trailer for a game that has not been announced yet. Now I'm going to say that again. We got a trailer for a game we don't even know the name of yet, the actual official name of yet. Now this isn't necessarily a unique thing. It has been done in the past. In fact, very recently I believe that's how Sekiro got started, was a teaser trailer, and everyone's kind of speculating, oh, this could be a sequel to this, or maybe it's whatever. So it's not a unique thing. This is definitely not a unique thing. But everyone who's even heard of what Borderlands is knows exactly what this is. So what the heck? Why can't they just tell us at the end, just kind of slap on a Borderlands 3 on the end there? And again, maybe it's because they're trying to hide the name and they're kind of scared of how people are going to react if they show off a new name. Like if they called it Border Worlds, maybe there's a lot of negative backlash. They kind of want to say, now here's why we called it that. You know, they want to explain it more first rather than just slap it on there and people getting mad today and then having to wait till tomorrow for the actual explanation. So that's the only reason I can really see it. That, or they want to get people excited and they don't really saw it necessary to slap that on, because really it isn't necessary. Like I said, everyone knows what this is. Everyone who is excited for this game already knows what it is and what's coming. So yeah, maybe it wasn't necessary, but it would have been nice to actually just see a logo for Borderlands 3. That's all I really wanted out of tomorrow, was just them saying, hey, we're working on Borderlands 3. It's coming sometime this year or early next year, you know, just something like that. And here's a logo. I just wanted a logo, which now that we got a teaser trailer, I kind of expect more tomorrow, and that kind of worries me because I almost feel like they can't live up to my expectation for tomorrow now. Which actually, let's take a moment. Let's talk about what I think is going to happen tomorrow. See, tomorrow is going to be very interesting because they have an hour on the stage. Now, they can say a lot in the hour, but with all the stuff they were teasing last week, they have a lot to say for that hour. And let's be honest, whatever they have to announce, nothing will compare to Borderlands 3. Everything said before or after Borderlands 3 will be completely overshadowed. So I'm just very confused at how they plan on doing this. Like I said in the last video, I mean, it seems like they're going to be promoting that Squanch Games game, the Trover Saves the Universe, that game. Yeah, so it seems like they're going to be promoting that or doing something with that. Possible like Bulletstorm sequel, probably some like DLC for We Happy Few, which actually they did just have a announcement. Like they already had like an update with some new game modes and stuff. So I'm very confused because I figured that would be kind of talked about or waited till after PAX East. You know, they would have announced that update and all those game modes at PAX East if they were bringing up at all. So I'm actually very confused about that. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see tomorrow what they have to say, if anything, about We Happy Few. And a couple other images I just had no idea what to make of. So who knows if they're unique games or just more with We Happy Few or more with Bulletstorm or something with Duke Nukem. I don't know. There's a lot. What I'm trying to say here is there's a lot they could talk about. They teased a lot, and they seem to have a lot more games they're working on than people seem to realize. So there's a lot they could talk about. And yes, an hour is a long time. There's a lot they could get out in an hour. But anything they say will be completely overshadowed by Borderlands 3. They could spend 59 minutes of that hour talking about Bulletstorm 2. But as soon as they say Borderlands 2, if they end the show with saying, oh yeah, Borderlands 3 is on the way, no one's going to care about Bulletstorm 2. Like, there won't even be a footnote in anyone's article or review or, you know, talk about the show. They'll just talk about, okay, Borderlands 3 is on the way, you know. I'm not saying Bulletstorm's a bad game. Like I said in the last video, I actually would welcome a Bulletstorm sequel. I enjoyed the first one. It just, maybe it didn't have the best story, and I feel if they worked on the mechanics, it could be a really cool game. It's an interesting idea and a neat franchise that I think a sequel could capitalize a lot on. But as soon as they announce Borderlands 3, I don't give a shit. I do not care one bit about Bulletstorm 2 if Borderlands 3 is also being talked about. And I'm sure pretty much everyone's going to agree with me. I don't think there's anyone that enjoys Bulletstorm more than Borderlands. But that, again, I'm sure there are some people out there. So I know I'm just kind of talking in generals and, you know, generality, I guess would be the word. But yeah, so whatever they announce tomorrow will not compare to Borderlands 3. Now that being said, what do I expect them to talk about Borderlands 3 during their time? Like I said earlier, I expect a general release date and a logo. Now, by general release date, I'm talking to say, like, you know, expect it sometime late 2019 or sometime in 2020. Just something like that. Just give me something general, something to make me know it's close. Even though, yeah, late 2019, early 2020, it's still pretty far out because we're still pretty fresh into this year. So it is a while to wait, but at least then I would know. And yes, things could be pushed back, but how far in development they're predicted to be, and you know how much I'm sure this game is basically done. I'm basically positive in that. Again, I don't know, that's just my speculation, but I do truly believe this game is basically done. They are pretty much ready to ship. So anything they do at this point probably would not alter any kind of release date. Now again, that's just my speculation. They could maybe just be starting it. I don't know. I find that very hard to believe, but you never know. So that being said, I highly doubt any changes done at this point would alter the release date. So I'm sure they can confidently give us at least a release window. Now, who knows? Maybe they're far enough along, and maybe even the release date's close enough, because they do say they want to shorten the distance between announcement and release. They could actually give us a date by tomorrow. They could give us an actual release date and stick to it. Because, like I said, they're most likely very far along. They're probably close to being done with this game. So any release date they have now would probably be a release date set in confidence and would probably stick to it, and any changes to the game would not alter that. So that's the good news. However, like I said, I would be fine. I would be 100% satisfied, happy with them just giving a very broad, just say sometime 2019, 2020, whatever. Just something to make me know that it's coming and it will be here in the next few years. Which sounds ridiculous. I would also very much like a logo. I know that sounds weird, but I don't know, something... Logos just... I enjoy logos. You know, you see a logo, you're like, alright, that's what that is. And yeah, there's been some tossed around. You know, I use a couple in my video thumbnails that I just kind of found on the internet and cropped out and, you know, whatever, and used. But I would like an actual official logo that you know, we could use and everyone knows what it means, not just a speculation of, well, maybe it could look like this, maybe it could look like this. I enjoy logos. Logos work. I want to see a Borderlands 3 logo. However, after getting a teaser trailer today, I'm thinking we're probably going to get more tomorrow, which is awesome. Now, who knows what that could actually be? Maybe if a trailer, like a full-on trailer, maybe a couple trailers, you know, like a gameplay trailer, a story trailer. I honestly don't know at this point. You know, coming into, you know, a couple weeks ago, I'm like, I hope they just mention it. I hope they just, you know, give us a logo, give us some hope, give us a rough release date. That's what I was hoping for before, and that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for at least that. And at this point, I can't see them not doing at least that. However, after seeing a teaser today, I'm almost expecting a full-on trailer tomorrow. And I know I've been the guy, and I still am, that we shouldn't expect things. That however they're gonna do things, they're gonna do things, and nothing we can do is gonna change that. But they're very realistically, there could be a trailer. We could see an actual full-on trailer tomorrow. Now, whether it's like a story trailer, a gameplay trailer, I don't know, and I don't care. I just want to see as much of this game as possible, as soon as possible. That just sounds awesome to me. That's what I want to see. Honestly, in all honesty, I think they could probably talk about Borderlands 3 the entire hour they're up there, and very, very few people will be disappointed. I'm sure that's what most people are there for. I'm sure anything else they say will be completely overshadowed by just the mention of Borderlands 3. So, they could probably spend that whole hour up there talking about Borderlands 3, and very few people will be disappointed. And that hopefully means they have enough to talk about for an hour, as in we get lots of new updates, lots of trailers, lots of stuff to talk about. So, I'm actually going to leave this here, because I'm sure I could talk about this for hours. I could just rattle on about how excited I am, and that's just useless. I know that was what a lot of this video was, and I do apologize for that. So if you didn't make it this far in the video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm not a fan of saying that very much because it does annoy me when other people say it, so I try not to mention it as much. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, I don't know. Just put like ravioli in the comments. I'll know what it means. I know that you'll be a really awesome guy. You're one of those cool guys that watch videos to the end. I'm so sorry, but do get ready for. I'm sure I'll have tons of stuff to talk about tomorrow. So I'm sure I will have a long video or a bunch of really short videos talking about all the stuff we get tomorrow. So please watch it with me live. See what you guys think. Get you guys' own opinion. I'll make a video talking about what I think about everything we learned, and then we'll have huge conversations tomorrow. We will have an actual full-on conversation tomorrow. So get excited. Watch it live. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Central, whatever it is. Just the one that Massachusetts is. I already got my alarm set, so I know when I gotta wake up. Well, not wake up. I would hope I'd be awake by 2 p.m. on Thursday, but who knows? Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Put ravioli in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep your stick on the ice. We're all in this together.